I had to adjust my headphones down. Somebody with a big old head must have been playing with them.
It's you.
Oh.
You're the biggest head in this house when you're here.
Diesel.
No.
He got a big old head.
He got in the pool today, though.
Did he?
Yep.
Diesel the Wonder Dog. Is there anything he can't do?
Not follow Liz around.
He can't not?
Can't not.
He has to always follow her around?
Always. He is her shadow.
It's a weird shaped shadow.
It is.
It's weird doing this late.
It'll be nice. Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Randy. Happy Father's Day, Randy.
Oh, yes. Happy Father's Day to you.
Wow, I just completely caught you off guard.
You did. Well, my birthday was yesterday. Today's
Happy
Juneteenth.
birthday again.
Tomorrow, yeah, thank you. Tomorrow is Father's Day. Well, as we record this, tomorrow is Father's Day.
It is.
So happy Father's Day to you, Martelle.
Thank you.
You do not have any sons.
I do not.
I saw Scott Kirk ask you that on Facebook. I just use his first and last name, but I don't care.
That was kind of weird, too, because he's like, I saw some wheels
You know
for
Scott?
sale. No, I don't know.
I actually know Scott.
What? I figured you did.
And,
You're
yeah,
friends
he's
with him.
Through the car guys.
I ended up coming. So I ended up coming back on Facebook.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to reply. I saw it today at one point.
I did reply. I'm like, nope.
No sons.
And but he's like, I saw some wheels for sale, and then I put the two together, and I'm like, I don't have wheels for sale.
My thought was you used to have wheels for sale.
I did,
but that's been a while.
Yeah, so I was just like, oh. And
that was on a comment of Smokeout Barbecue's one Meat Derek's post showing 10 pounds of hot mess.
Yes,
pan.
I went down to. Well, Liz, we didn't have any kids last night, so they were all off at friends' houses.
Well, you should have called us. We would have went down with you.
We just went on a whim.
Actually, we were supposed to have a ball game last night and it got canceled due to the tornado warning.
There was a tornado warning?
Or watch something.
I just saw a flood watch. But Lexi was gone, Harley was gone, and Liz is like, Derek's down at Hocking Hills. We should go down to Hocking Hills.
Not just at Hocking Hills, but at a winery.
At the winery.
So, yeah.
Hocking Hills Winery.
I've never been.
I had never been either. It was really good. So Liz thought that their inside was really dark and small. Because we walked through the inside.
And like an English pub.
Yeah, but we sat outside. I did not think the inside was dark and small. It was a little dim lit.
Isn't it weird how women always think things are smaller than men do?
Yeah.
I always think it's much bigger.
That's why all men have huge penises.
If you ask them.
Right.
But that's also why all men are liars.
Yes.
Most men. There's a couple out there with some hogs. But
we sat outside and Liz ordered a flight of 4 wines. She got 2 reds and 2 whites. I ordered a flight of 6. I got 2 reds, 2 whites, and 2 slushies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That place that used to be open here, we're hoping they open back up because they had slushies that were phenomenal.
Well, Rockside, right up the road from the one you're talking about, has slushies that are amazing. But I had a raspberry slushie and I had a peach slushie.
I think the raspberry would be better.
They were samples.
So it's like a little shot of slushie.
It's like I don't know, it's about yay much. Okay. You guys can't see it, but it's about 4 inches of slushie in a wine glass.
Inches. Which, if you ask any guy, he'll tell you it's 6 inches.
It's like 8 inches.
It's like 8. It's like a foot of slushie.
Yeah, it's 2 feet of slushie.
What size slushie would you like? 1 foot.
I would like 4.
I'm going to start ordering drinks that way at drive-thrus. Like, go to Wendy's and be like, yeah, can I get a drink with my meal? What size? Like 7 inches.
Can I get like 48 inches of slushie?
That's like a bong of slushie.
It's a huge amount of slushie. But no, it was about 4 inches of slushie in a wine glass. And then I ended up ordering just a slushie, and it came out in a 16-ounce mason jar.
It's not bad. It's pretty normal.
So it was pretty good. It was real good, actually. I got the peach. So the raspberry was super sweet. Like,
I would probably love it.
Yeah, it was sickly sweet. But the peach was perfect. And it wasn't that fake knee-high peach, like artificial peach.
Right.
It was
sugared candy
Yeah,
peach.
it was good peach.
I love a good peach. Hot summer day, if you can get a good peach in your mouth,
yeah,
you're doing well.
Yeah, or an eggplant, depending on who you are.
Yeah, we're not going to judge.
Yeah. No.
Totally unrelated. Happy Pride Month.
Yeah, it is Pride Month.
Totally unrelated to this conversation.
Happy birthday to me.
Your birthday is on the 22nd.
Damn it.
Was I right? Yes. Yes. I was actually thinking here. I was like, it's either 26th or 22nd. I couldn't remember.
It is the 22nd.
Because you wouldn't tell me.
It'll be Tuesday. Oh, well, I usually just...
So as this really happy birthday today.
Yes.
As our listeners are listening.
As we went, well, provided I actually release on Tuesday. I forgot last week. And
did you?
Like a whole day. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to do this. Need to put this out. I need to put out.
You do. You need to put out on time.
I do.
That's what we get paid for.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, Tuesday I'll be 40. It's 2020. Yeah, I'll be 41.
Dude, that's so funny because Sunday I went and helped. My cousin's church lost a lot of, well, not a lot, a couple people for a stupid reason. But two of them were on the
Satan.
worship team. And yeah, they're devil worshipers now. And
Confucius.
I went up to play at his church because I slap at the bass. And I got done Sunday and my aunt's talking to me. She plays piano there.
You know what? Hold on. Stop. I need you to just make a bass album.
Just bass.
Just bass.
I'm not even going to say what the songs are. It'll just be track 1, track 2,
yeah,
track
it's
3.
just, I just want you to do, and we'll put out one song every show for like 12 shows.
I can probably do that.
And just do one whole song of nothing and just bass.
Just bass.
And I'll just put it right at the end.
And that'll just, okay. I'll have to try and figure some things out.
It doesn't matter. You just
record with my phone.
Just pick, well, we can do it in here. We can easily run it right through the recorder.
I could run right into,
yeah.
I could plug right into it.
But you can just do like some death metal. No one would even know. You could do like a piece of jazz.
Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Ridiculous shit.
Well, I'm from the country and I like it that way.
Like,
just 3 to 5 minutes of just bass lines.
It would be the same line.
I'll do the Seinfeld intro.
It would just be the same shit over and over.
Over and over for an hour. You look at our thing and say, this is a 2-hour episode? Anyway, where was? Oh, yeah. So my aunt goes, hey, your birthday's coming up. And I was like, I looked at my watch and I went, oh, it is. I'd totally forgotten it was the week of my birthday. And she's like, how are you going to be? I said, 37. Wait a minute. 2021, it's an odd year. 38. And she goes, man, if you're 38, that means Farron, my older cousin, he's going to be 40. And I said, no, he's only a year and a half ahead of me, so he'll be 40.
40.
In October, yeah. And I said, well, and her son, Jay, who I've talked about before, is her oldest son. I said, so what's that make Jay? And I'm trying to think. She goes, I don't know. I always forget his age. She goes, I have to call him and ask him.
Well, I figured out some bass-ackwards way to
do cocaine.
That, and to figure out what like, just looking at the year, if I take the first number and the third number and add those together and then slap the last number beside it, that gives me how old I am.
So the first number?
So the first number
of
plus,
this year?
Yep.
2.
Plus the third number.
2. What? You're right.
And then add whatever the last digit is and just put that right beside it. That gives me my birth.
So 23. Because you were born in 1980.
I was born in 80.
So was my cousin. I just always remember because he was born in 80. That's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy.
But I never thought of it that way.
I was
full Rain Man on that.
I was sitting around one day bored. And I'm like, so it's like, it was like 2007.
That was like some Goodwill.
Yeah.
Goodwill humping stuff right there.
It was.
Fascinating. I never thought of it that way. You just blew my mind.
And when it was in the 1900s, you just took the first number and the last number.
So the first number is always 1.
So,
and the last number. So
like
in 1990, 10. 1991, first number. Yeah.
So it was. Yeah, I figured all that out. I'm a fucking moron for sitting around doing that anyway.
No, you figure that out. It's just amazing to me how you come up with something like that, but you can't read a word.
I know.
In front of you. The thing that I always go back to is the Jocko Willink. How many times it took you to get his name?
Jocko Willink.
That was so funny.
Fuck it.
Anyway, speaking of wine, we've got some cocktails.
So let's do this.
And they are not wine related.
Okay. They are.
But here's the thing. Now, here's the thing. They look really good on paper. And they're legit recipes again. When I told you we had Kentucky based last week. This week is all Tennessee based, which made you groan.
And this just because I don't like Tennessee whiskey.
You don't, especially Jack Daniels.
I especially hate Jack Daniels.
Which, like I said, when I was younger,
but I also don't like Uncle Nearest. Like, I'm not a huge Uncle Nearest fan. I want to say I don't like it. I'm not a huge Uncle Nearest fan.
Right.
I will drink it. I don't know if it's that same, like, charcoal filtered
the
weird
process.
bullshit that they do in Tennessee. Like, that whole fucking state's backwards anyway.
Well, I love Tennessee as a state. No property taxes.
I'm just talking about the people.
No. Oh, yeah, the people.
Yeah.
I mean,
they do shit weird.
From southern Ohio to Alabama, they're all the same.
Yeah, they just do shit weird.
Tennessee's in the heart of that region.
So,
but this is not charcoal filtered Tennessee whiskey.
Okay. Well, that's what you told me. So, and I don't know what these are.
But it is sweeter.
Okay.
So
I'm willing to try anything except for Oreos. Anything that's on the spectrum of Oreos and salsa or donuts and cheese whiz.
This is a legit, not a troll recipe.
Okay.
And its base is Old Smoky Tennessee Moonshine, Hunch Punch Lightning. Do you like Tahitian treat?
No.
This is going to go bad.
Yeah. I'm not a huge Tahitian treat, nor am I a big Hawaiian Punch fan.
Hawaiian Punch. But you only use a little bit of this for these recipes.
Okay.
These are more, like I told you, these look like something more you'd enjoy by a pool. This is something you would order if you're on vacation in the Caribbean. This is just a little fruity kick. That's part of it.
Well, see, I drink
another part of this.
What is this?
Ski.
Ski,
mother fornicator. This is made with pure cane sugar. This is also out of Tennessee.
Okay.
It is a lemon.
Where the hell did you get that at?
When we went down to the Graves.
Oh.
Over in Kentucky. But I also bought a bottle of this in plastic at Shortstop in Circleville.
Oh, my God.
So I've also got it here in Circleville. But this is just basically a lemon lime. It's a citrus soda. This one's actually...
Like a squirt.
Like, it is. Very much. I was going to get Sundrop.
Although squirt is grapefruit.
Which Sundrop's from Tennessee.
Okay.
So I was going to get that.
All right.
But some of the other ingredients we have... There's 2 drinks here. I'm just going to pull everything out.
That's fine.
I'm just going to whip it all out.
Pull it all out.
Slap it on the table here. Oh, that's an extra jar of Hunch Punch.
Yeah. I was over at a friend's house last night when we went to drop Lexi's stuff off to stay the night. And he had the Old Smoky, those fucking things. The Old Smoky
I just
cherries.
pulled them out. Got the cherries.
He's like, you want some cherries? I'm like, fuck no, I don't want no cherries. I said, I have a friend who is like, he loves Smoky Mountain Moonshine
not
bullshit.
Had any of this in like 2 years.
And I'm just like, I'm not a fan. Like I said, we had pickles. I said, I ate like 2.
I was not a fan of the pickles.
And I did not like the pickles. At all. Like they turned my
I actually ended up throwing away that whole jar.
Oh.
Or I gave them to somebody or something.
I'm like, nah. Nope.
Cranberry juice. Pretty basic for answer.
I'm seeing a lot of sugar here.
Like I said,
I'm seeing a lot of sugar. And
here's the modern ski.
A potential for hangover here with all this sugar.
You got your lime juice.
Why have that shit?
Well, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
And then the recipe also called for lemonade. And when Beth stopped to give me cranberry juice and lemonade, CVS didn't have lemonade. So I got Old Smoky.
Oh, fuck.
Lemon drop moonshine.
Oh, my God.
To mix instead of lemonade. Now, this is only 20%. This is 40 proof.
This isn't really Tennessee. This is commercialized
moonshine. Made in Tennessee.
No. I'm not. It's not. It's made in China. It's made in China, shipped over here, and then they're...
This will have you knocked out in 10 seconds or less if we overnight parts from Japan.
This can't be good.
We're going to find out.
All right.
So I'm trying to open this.
What is that?
This is a thing to put on top of the jar so you can actually pour it.
Oh, I thought it was like a fucking baby nipple.
It is.
So you can just drink out of it.
Straight out of the jar. Oh, I don't know if I'd want to chug any of these. But the good news is they're all very small doses. Once I give you the recipe, you'll see.
Okay, thank God.
You figure this out. And you might as well start carting stuff over there. Here, I'm just going to... Look at you go. Oh, work that lid. Get that thing around there. Nah. There we go.
All right.
So there's
hold on a sec. I gotta get shit.
You got to get organized.
Get you.
Not even close.
That looked like a shot LeBron James would take.
Oh, hey-oh. I'm assuming before he leaves the game early and just walks off the court and leaves his teammates hanging?
No, right in the middle of the game because he's a bitch.
So bad. I saw another meme today. That was a Jordan and LeBron thing.
So I was pissed. Where the hell was I? I was somewhere and they showed an ad for the new Space Jam. And they said
terrible.
The GOAT. And I'm like, you motherfuckers, he's not the GOAT.
The GOAT better be a new cartoon character. That is a literal goat.
Yeah, he is not the GOAT. I won't argue with anybody about it. He's a fucking man-child that throws a fit every time he doesn't get his way.
So here's a stat. Only 3 players had 100 blocks and 200 steals in one season in the history of the game. Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Scottie Pippen. But only one player in history has done it twice.
Michael Jordan.
The GOAT.
Michael Jordan.
LaFraud is not in this category and is not in this league.
No,
it's what the meme says.
He is nowhere near. All right, give me these. We don't have a jigger, so we're not measuring anything.
All right, so what do you want to try first? The Ole Smokey Hunch Punch Cooler?
So last time we went backwards, and we went like the one that had
the most ingredients?
The middle amount of ingredients, then we went to the most ingredients, then we went to the basic.
Okay.
So start with the basic.
These both have 4.
Okay. So never mind then.
Pick number 1 or letter Q. Which do you want?
9.
Okay. Ole Smokey Hunch Punch Cooler. This one's going to start out with 1.5 ounces of that Ole Smokey Hunch Punch Lightning. We're pouring this over a whiskey sphere, ice sphere.
Yeah, there's no real mixing going on here.
No. Well, actually, this just says mix well in a glass over ice, garnish,
this
blah, blah.
lid.
Does it work?
Well,
I've never used it, obviously, as we just opened it.
Right, and I'm trying, like, the threading's off.
You got it there?
You see that? See how it's off?
I do. It's all askew.
Yeah. So reverse thread until it
pops down.
Seats? Yeah. No. All right. Whatever. We'll just
hopefully don't pour all over your carpet. So 1.5 ounces of that.
Oh, it's pouring all over the fucking place.
Nice. Just take it off if it don't work. Do you need to go get something? He just tried it and eat by accident. Just take a sip of it.
No, I don't need to. It tastes like cough syrup. Like it is legitimately.
It's super sweet.
It is super fucking foul.
This Ole Smokey Hunch Punch is 80 proof. You can get it anywhere in Ohio.
All right, that one's done.
Next, 3 ounces of lemonade, which means 3 ounces of our other
That's
moonshine.
So much fucking moonshine.
But look at the proof on that. That's 40 proof. This is like you can get it at a gas station. I didn't, but you can. This is supposed to be lemonade, and it's more moonshine.
Okay.
All right. You got that?
Got that.
0.25 ounces, quarter ounce of lemon lime soda. So that would be our ski. Crack her open. You're a pro at that.
I try.
And then a quarter ounce of cranberry juice.
A skosh.
Just a skosh. Enough to help the kidneys, you know?
All right.
Since we're mixing 2 different moonshines.
I'm going to mix these for you.
I appreciate that.
I'm going to mix yours. So.
Don't forget to get a picture.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, the pictures I took the other day came out like garbage. I feel like. I don't think they were great. We've had kids racing up and down the street all day today.
Turn your flash on your...
It wasn't that. It's the backdrop.
I mean, it's a studio.
I thought
it was kind of cool.
We'll get one in here. We'll get this Tahitian nonsense, Haitians and voodoo, and ski, motherfucker. All right. Mix yours. Mix. Because no one likes radio silence. I should have brought up some paper towels.
That would have been a good idea. Oh, it looks good.
Looks pink.
Looks light and refreshing. Does look pink.
Something Victoria's Secret would sell.
I predict you're going to hate this, but I absolutely love it. We'll see what you think. And it might be a little more tame if we actually used lemonade.
Well,
you don't have lemonade by chance, do you?
I don't. But I can tell you right now that the Tahitian, the Hunch Punch, that did me in right there.
Yeah, it woke you up. It's sweet.
Oh no.
Not liking it?
No. That is so sickly sweet. Like, I like sweet, but oh my God.
I think we should have used real lemonade.
I don't know that would help.
I think it would.
The Hunch Punch comes through, so it's so prominent. Like, there's no I can't taste the ski. I can't taste any cranberry. It is. I don't even taste any. There's very little lemon that I taste in this from the lemon drop. It is very prominent. Like
the Hunch punches.
Yeah. It's overpowering.
It's very strong. If you like sweet, you'll love this. If you do not, you will go full Martelle. He's just looking at this glass, figuring, where am I going to dump this at?
Yeah, that is. It doesn't get better.
I think with more ski it would. Like, I'm down to about half here. I bet with more ski, this would taste better. Or Sun Drop. That's another Tennessee-based soda, as they would say down there. So I drink mine down about half. Martelle's topping me off with ski here. Swirly, swirly, swirl.
Yeah, let's see if that fixes anything. But I'm not a big Ole Smokey Moonshine person either.
Right.
So
kind of like I'm not a beer guy.
Yeah.
I like that way better. Personally.
It got a little better.
It's still it's really sweet.
Hold on.
You're trying to sip it down to where you can get a good balance, aren't you?
Just put more ski in it.
Yeah. Well, I'd drink mine down farther so you could do that. Now you're probably about where I'm at. How's that taste to you?
That's much better.
So maybe we should have done like half an ounce of each of the Moonshines and then topped with ski after the cranberry.
Maybe. This Hunch Punch is just, it's the dominant flavor. Like
it is. It's literally like eating candy. It's so sweet. It's just sugar.
Yeah. You can't cover it up. It doesn't matter.
You're right. It's not as bad as Kentucky Tavern though. As far as like the cover, the taste.
I'll tell you what. If I had to drink 2 ounces of this versus 2 ounces of Kentucky Tavern
or Beam 8 Star
you'd
go with those.
I would go with one of those before I went with this.
I couldn't, but I like sweeter stuff.
We know.
I like it sweet.
This is. It's not. It's so sugary.
I really like it now. Once we put more ski in it, I really like it. I'm giving this one a 2.5.
I am at a complete -5.
Be fair, you got to give it at least a 1.
I know.
That's our pace.
You know what? If you like sweet, this is for you. I'm like a 1. I'm at a 1.
Yeah.
The Hunch Punch.
Seriously, when I came here, I was like, it's a legit recipe, but the problem is Martelle hates sweet stuff.
It's not that I hate
the super sweet
stuff. I don't like sickly sweet.
Yeah, cough syrup.
Yeah, that is not my thing. I don't
think it's cough syrup, but I do have a bad sweet tooth. I love sweet stuff. This to me tastes like it's the sweet to me. It's kind of like we were talking about last week, where you're sucking on a Ludens.
Yeah,
it's that kind of sweet to me.
Yeah,
but it's in a drink, so it's like really prominent.
And it's like 8 times more pungent than a Ludens.
It's pretty strong.
It's really strong.
But I say give it a try. If you like sweet, give this a try for sure.
You know what? If I were to go back and remake this, I would remake this in reverse of what they called for. So
you do like a 1/4 ounce of the Hunch Punch?
Yes.
1/4 ounce of the lemonade.
More cranberry.
Like half an ounce to an ounce of cranberry and then top it off with ski. We
should
try that.
Or
why don't we try that?
Because I don't know that I want to try that.
You never know if you don't go.
I know. I don't want to go.
I want to stay, right?
I want to.
I'm kind of curious, though, if it will be a better balance. I think you're right.
Well, I know, because I'm a chemist. Alchemist. So it would be better that way, but you wouldn't have the alcohol content in it.
True.
So you would have to either substitute.
Well, the lemon drop's supposed to be lemonade. I really think, because that lemon drop's sweet too. Try it, just a little touch of it, and eat and see how sweet it is. Because I think you'd agree. I haven't had that particular one, but it's probably sweeter than like Minute Maid lemonade. No?
No, it's almost like goat piss.
Which we frequently use as mixers here at the Buckhorn Podcast.
We're always on. No,
I'll
tell you what would...
Email us at buckhornpodcast@gmail.com.
What would be good would be White Dog.
I don't know what that is.
Well, White Dog is just
the
straight off the
whiskey,
still.
Yeah.
Not a moonshine. Not necessarily a moonshine, but
It's moonshine. It's straight whiskey.
It's straight whiskey.
Distilled whiskey.
It's getting like a bottle of White Dog, not from Ole Smokey, from someplace else.
Say Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, Buffalo Trace has a White Dog. It's supposed to be really good. Mo's got a bottle. Shout out to Mo every show.
Every show, shout out to Mo.
But Mo's got a bottle of White Dog that I bought him for his retirement, and that would probably go a lot better as a filler because of
versus Hunch Punch.
Well, with the Hunch Punch.
Oh, so you're saying a half and half then?
So
instead of an ounce and a half, do 3/4 of each.
No. So build it the same way we did. Use not the lemon drop. Use actual lemonade. Use only about 1/4 of an ounce of this or whatever it was.
We used an ounce and a half.
Well, I know, but I'm saying
1/4 ounce.
Use 1/4 ounce of this,
of the Hunch Punch,
but then put in another 1.25 ounces of White Dog
to get the content up,
to get the alcohol content up on it,
and that won't change the flavor too much.
No,
you know what would also work?
Vodka,
yeah.
Vodka sucks though. We're not doing vodka. I'm not mixing vodka with my whiskey. The fuck is wrong?
No,
with you?
I didn't say with your whiskey. I'm saying with the Hunch Punch. You wouldn't care to mix with Hunch Punch.
I'm not drinking. No, I'm not. That's blasphemous.
Which, while I was at shortstop,
that's still a whiskey.
Here's what's funny: middle-aged woman in front of me, when I was getting this stuff, purchased a bottle of the whipped, flavored whatever Pinnacle vodka in a 2-liter Tahitian treat. And I was about to just tell her, like, "Hey, just take this jar."
No, God, why?
I love Tahitian treat.
I get it. I mean,
look,
I get it.
You've got a little bit of urban in you. You've got to at least have a Tahitian treat once a summer.
No, I don't. I am all about like grape soda. That's my urban in me.
While you're eating watermelon and fried chicken.
Wow, that is racist and stereotypical.
How's that racist? I eat both of those things.
And I just said stereotypical.
And I'm Native American. You did say stereotypical.
Stereotypical. All right, what's the next one? Let's get this next one.
Here's my glass. Get my glass. I'll pull it up. The next one, I think you'll like better.
We're not really talking about much. We're just going through and doing... This is a cocktail review. We're cock and tails.
We are. We're reviewing the cocks and the tails. So this one starts out with only 1.5 ounces of Hunch Punch Lightning.
Give me the rest of it first.
3/4 ounce of lime juice, so heavier on the lime.
All right, so lime juice.
Make it the right way first, and then we can start modifying things. I mean, if we're going to review a recipe, we need to review a recipe.
We don't know. We can modify as we go. That's the beauty of me. All right, what is it?
I'll make you this promise.
What's the Hunch Punch?
1.5 ounces.
All right, 1 ounce.
I know you're not going to pour it right. And then, this one's actually going to be, I think, more to your liking. 3/4 ounce. It's not the same as a bottle.
It's not the same as popping a bottle. All right.
3/4 ounce lime juice. So crack open that lime juice. Brand new. It is 100% lime juice made from concentrate.
Oh, I took like a wild guess that there was going to be a little seal on this thing, and there was.
I figured there would be.
Well, usually they don't seal it. They put that plastic wrap shit on it
over
all the way up the cap.
And you can't ever get it off.
Well, you have to puncture the cap.
Oh, okay.
Instead, so like this is pre-punctured.
Gotcha.
It's sealed. You have to like stab it with a knife, and then you end up cutting your hand open. And you go to the hospital, and they're like, "Oh, were you slicing an avocado? You got avocado hand." You're like, "No, I was trying to open a goddamn lime thing so I can put it in my drink."
And my machete slipped.
Yeah, fuckers.
So 3/4 ounce lime juice.
So much lime juice.
That's a lot of lime juice.
It is.
3/4 ounce Grenadine.
Hold on. Got that Shirley Temple. That Burley Temple.
Burley Temple. Those drinks last week were really good.
Those were fantastic. I'm actually holding off. I still have the bottle of the Ale 8. And Buffalo Trace liked the post the other
Oh, nice. Thank
day.
you, Buffalo Trace.
But I'm holding off because a buddy of mine is a whiskey drinker, and I told him that I had a cocktail for him to try.
The Grandy? That was
I'm going to try
the best.
I'm going to do the Grandy and the Burley Temple for him once he gets back from North Carolina. All right, what else we got? Grenadine?
You got the Grenadine in?
Yep.
Top it off with your ski. Ski.
All right, so ski.
And then this we are going to garnish with an Ole Smokey Moonshine Cherry, which I know you love.
God damn it, I'm looking at them and I don't even want to. That's what the fork's for.
That's what the fork's for. Yeah, I messaged Martelle.
Oh, my God!
There you go. See? Grip strength.
Son of a bitch.
Was it on there good?
On there good. It's sugary sealed. All right, so one of these.
Hey, we had a cherry in the drinks last time.
We did, but they weren't these.
They were regular cherries.
They
weren't soaked in moonshine.
They weren't these candy cherries.
Hey, that's
you know what these remind me of? Like the last time I had these, they taste like. So growing up in the 80s, I spent a lot of time in bowling alleys.
Right.
And they had the. I can't remember the name of the company though. That's the only thing that gets me. They had the vending machines that had the wires that like spun.
Okay.
You could get candied cherries. Okay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I hope all the listeners know what I'm talking about. That's what these remind me of, except these ones are soaking wet, slimy, and gross.
And moonshine. Yeah, I had mariachi cherries at home, but I figured, you know what? Let's stick with the recipe and get some
So this is
Ole Smokey.
This is hyper pink.
Yeah, this is really, really...
Like
This looks sweet.
I'm already going to tell you right now it's getting a 1. I just tasted the fork I stirred with. It's getting a 1.
The ski is... I don't taste the Hunch Punch near as much in this. Honestly, if you made them the same, I taste the ski and the lime.
Hold on.
A lot. Cleanse the palate.
It's not the ski. No, it's the Hunch Punch. So I took the fork and I swirled it and I did the thing that I shouldn't have done. I put the fork in my mouth because,
Yeah, whatever.
We're going to. But I'm just like, So.
Here we go, down the
Here's
hatch.
to you, here's to me, fuck you, here's to me.
Happy Father's Day, everybody. You can't tell me that's as sweet as the last one.
It's the Hunch Punch. That's all I taste.
Really?
Yes.
I taste the lime and the ski way over the Hunch
I taste
Punch
the lime. I get the lime. I don't get the ski. But it is...
I would say this one, with half the lime because it's making my cheeks pucker, and half the Hunch Punch would be better. Again, you lose the alcohol
I would
content.
say twice as much lime and none of the Hunch Punch.
Just lime, grenadine, and ski.
Yeah, just...
Getting crazy up in here.
Give me tart.
Just enough to make my butthole pucker.
Getting tart up in here.
Hunch Punch. So you're giving this a 1, I'm assuming.
I'm at a 1.
I'm at a 2 on this one. I still think people should try it.
Hey.
You're just not a sweet guy.
I'm going to tell you to try it. I am a sweet guy. I'm just not a sweet guy.
You're not a sweets guy. Every time I take a drink, it makes everything pucker in my mouth.
Is there another one?
No, this is it.
So it's just these two.
These two. I didn't want to go too far because I know you're not a sweet guy. But these two are on the Ole Smokey.
I'm so glad it's just the one cherry.
What happened was, it was my birthday. I went to the store just to see, hey, let's see what's in.
Yeah.
They had Weller Special Reserve in. You go in there and grab one bottle, and they're like, hey, we got 19 more behind the counter. You want them all?
Apparently, I need to come down to the Seaville.
Apparently. Giving away my secrets.
That could have been Chillicothe.
Ville.
Isn't that where Steven Seagal's from?
Cedarville. So come on down to Cedarville. And,
come on down to Cedarville.
We got
dick
you
in a box.
But I saw the Hunch Punch, and this is something I used to make mixed drinks with, but I would mix with different pops, and I haven't had it in years. So I wanted to kind of reminisce on it. I will say that you have ruined my poor taste for poor whiskey.
Good.
So thank you for that, because this tastes super sweet to me. I mixed a couple drinks last night.
Yeah, no, you had the Middle West Spirit bottle out.
Well, no, with this. I had this with ski, but it was like an ounce and a half of this and a whole glass of ski. So it was like mainly pop.
I may have to go get a bottle of Middle West Spirit downstairs.
I was going to say, do you want to pause real quick and get something to cleanse your palate? Because you look
miserable,
pretty upset.
I'm not upset.
No, I know.
I'm not upset. It's just
like your facial expression.
I am muscling through this thing. Like it is.
I've never seen. Well, it's not as bad as the reactions from the B-Mate Star and Kentucky Tavern.
It's not.
But I can tell you don't like it. You're not a fan.
I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
I would put. There's nothing we've had that I will put below B-Mate Star.
You know what? Hold on a second. You talk. I'll be right back.
Don't you grab that stuff. I'm not drinking it. Good. Martelle went to get something. I'm going to keep talking. So the Ole Smokey Tennessee whiskeys come in a variety of flavors. What Martell doesn't know, and hopefully you don't listen back to this, is next week I'm bringing Blue Flame, which is straight off the still moonshine. It's got a light blue tint to it, and it's like 136 proof. It is straight fire. So y'all help me keep it a secret. But anyway, yeah, so Ole Smokey, I've talked many times about my trip down to Gatlinburg that we take every year. I've been to the distillery several times. Some of their offerings you can only get.
My Kentucky Tavern is missing.
Have you talked to your eldest daughter? Actually, have you talked to your youngest daughter?
No, I have a story about the eldest daughter, though.
Uh-oh. Is it safe for our show?
Yes.
So
yeah.
Politically correct.
It's
and
safe for
rated
the show.
G.
It's super safe for the show.
I'm not drinking that B-Mate Star.
You don't have to. I will. I will do
a side-to-side sip of each.
I will do a literal comparison between the two and tell you which one's worse.
I'm not going to believe you.
And I will be honest about it.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I wouldn't be doing anybody any justice if I just was like, drank this and went, oh, nope, B-Mate Star is so much better.
I'm moving this up to 2.5. I like it more now.
Okay.
I really like this one, the second one we made. And Martell will post I'll send him the recipes again if you want to try it. Now, again, if you are a fan of Hunch Punch Lightning or Tahitian Treat or Hawaiian Punch, this is the drink for you.
Okay.
It really is. Adding the ski kind of made it taste more like a Hawaiian Punch to me, the carbonation.
A little bit, yeah. But Hawaiian Punch isn't carbonated.
Well,
it's pure syrup.
No, Tahitian Treat's the one that has that, I don't know what to call it. Hawaiian Punch is pure syrup. It's really sweet. Yeah. Tahitian Treat's got more of a crisp sweetness to it.
It does. Okay, so I'm going to try. So this one that we have, I still have some left.
You got to eat the cherry, too. You can't drink tequila and not eat the worm.
That's fine.
You're like, at this point, I don't care. You're literally baby sipping this.
No, I wanted.
I can tell you're not a big fan. Mine's about going.
Okay, so
I might have you make me another one of these,
and I can do that. So that is super sweet. I got B-Mate Star.
You can have it.
I got the flask bottle. What if what happens if I tell you that this actually started to taste great after sitting for 8 months and oxidizing?
Moonshine cherry.
Can't drink tequila if you don't eat the worm.
I eat the worm. I was chewing that cherry looking at you, and all of a sudden, like I'm biting moonshine straight in the back of my throat. Right down the old throat hole. If that started tasting good after sitting that long in plastic, I would be concerned that there's a chemical reaction going on. Your face says it is not. Okay, based on facial expressions, you made a way worse one. Why didn't I record that? Yeah? How good is it?
It's not good.
How's that B-Mate Star, buddy?
It hasn't got any better.
I'm so shocked that being aged in North American, non-charred, clear plastic has not made that
son of a
ethanol any better.
Okay, so
I'm in tears laughing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This one's better.
Oh, the Ole Smokey cocktail's better.
Immediately this was like, oh, okay, this is, and then it went straight down. The B-Mate Star went straight downhill.
When it hits your lips, you go whiskey, and when it hits your taste buds,
it's like
you go, that's not whiskey.
Ooh, what is that?
Your body reacts.
No.
You literally
get it out.
I don't know if you realize how much you reacted with these cocktails. You made a face. With that B-Mate Star, you were like this.
I twitched.
Your body tightened.
Oh.
Like your chest and shoulders tightened.
And that's involuntary. Like that is not that is
so bad.
I'm going to give, I need some worst enemies so I can give that shit to them.
It's bad. I'm not even going to, I don't even want to try.
Oh, you know what? It's so bad.
It makes that drink taste good now?
That this is a palate cleanser.
Yes!
God.
I should have started off with you drinking B-Mate Star before trying this.
I mean, it's still not great. It's still getting a 1.
So this one is called the Ole Smokey Cherry Limeade, for those asking. I love a cherry limeade for Sonic.
I didn't
Problem
ask.
is, Sonic takes you 20 minutes to sit in line to get one. There goes the Moonshine Cherry. Oh, yeah. Get it. Get it. Don't stop. Get it. Get it. How's that moonshine cherry, Martelle?
That was fucking gross. That's the reason I don't drink those. Eat those.
You know.
Oh my God.
Oh, man. I love it. How you feeling right now after those 2 super sweet drinks?
I got cherry stuck in my teeth.
It's like zombie Skittles.
Oh, it's so much worse than zombie Skittles. I'd rather eat.
Worse than zombie Skittles? No.
I didn't have the reaction that you had to zombie Skittles, though.
Maybe I've got better teeth.
I just...
My teeth are holding on to those zombie Skittles like a virgin holds on to his prom date. Now, you just drink a weird concoction there. You poured water into your...
I didn't taste a thing.
Because you had the B-Mate Star and a Moonshine Cherry. What if you did a shot of B-Mate Star? And then
what if you shut the fuck up?
And then ate a Moonshine Cherry?
No.
For the listeners.
God, no.
For the listeners.
No.
Do it one time.
No.
Quick shot, cherry.
No.
Kind of like you do a shot of tequila, lick the salt, or bite the lemon, or
how about
lime,
I just enjoy this Middle West Spirit weeded whiskey?
Well, can I enjoy that too?
You just said you wanted me to make you another one of these.
Well, but then you brought up Middle West.
And then I brought up something superior to everything sitting on the table.
I will give you that. That Middle West bottle I got was really good.
Oh.
I wish I had that all recorded.
Oh, that's just...
So happy now.
Oh, yeah.
Just nosing that Middle West wheat. I've not had their weeded.
Yes, you have. We did it 2 weeks ago on the show.
2 weeks ago?
Or last week on the show. No, it had to have been 2 weeks ago.
We did Middle West weeded? We've been doing cocktails for like 2 months.
No, we did Middle West. Let me look it up now.
I don't remember.
We did because
I'm going to believe you.
I think it was the week before Mo.
The week before Mo. Oh, before we were at Outer Belt. We should record more at Outer Belt. That was really
eventually.
Fun.
Let them get their stuff. Excuse me. Let them get their stuff together, and they just went through a change in ownership.
Right.
So let's let things settle down there, and then we can
be there more often.
Talk about being there more often. Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Del Taco show.
Yeah, we did the weeded whiskey.
Okay. Oh, by the way, click on that again. Sample Middle West Spirits wheat whiskey in round 1 of the show on Rate My... Okay.
And round out the show.
Round out
the show.
By the way,
Rate My Poo.
I went today to see, because I like to see sometimes who likes our posts, and I went to log into the Instagram page, and it said, "You have been logged out. The administrator may have changed the password."
I did change the password because my shit got hacked.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. When I lost...
I didn't care either. I kind of laughed. I thought you just did it so I couldn't see it.
No. Because you told me to get over it. When I lost that $5,000 in cryptocurrency.
Oh, so you changed every password.
I had to change all of my passwords because
Gotcha.
they got into my password manager. And that's how they got my wallet address. That's how they got into my wallets and stole all my cryptocurrency. So I had to go through and change all of my passwords.
You call it a wallet. I just call it my prison purse.
Well, your prison purse is your asshole.
Just make me a drink. I don't care what it is. Take that stuff. Here, you're going to be bartender Martelle. You got free reign. Make me some without B-Mate Star. No B-Mate Star.
I promise you I will not put B-Mate Star
I will throw
Matter
it right to the... Just put it in the tray. He threw it on the floor. In the corner of the studio.
There's no chance that you will have that in your drink now.
In the corner of the helm. We haven't referred...
Except for what I had in my mouth.
Except for what you just spit in there.
All right, so you want something magnificent.
Yeah, I don't care what you put in there. I don't care if it's Middle West, Old Smoky. Not a lot of lime. That last one's a little bit
You'll get
much.
what you get, and you won't throw a fit.
And I'll like it.
Yes, you will.
I'll get what I get right in my prison purse. Drinks from the prison purse. Episode title.
I need that other ski.
Okay, hold on. Do you want the other cold one in the glass bottle?
Whatever one you want to open. If you want a resealable one, I'd give the resealable one.
That's probably a good idea. Ski's pretty good, though. You tried it neat.
I did. Ski? It was really good.
Really good.
Really good.
It was really good.
It was really good. No, so I'm going to do... I got something for you.
Ready? Yay! Good catch. Oh, yeah, good idea. I just threw a ski across the studio at him. I hope it don't explode.
Oh, it's trying to.
It's trying. So Ski,
It won't. We'll get it.
I thought it was a lemon lime pop. I was going to get Sundrop, which is a lemon lime soda from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Ski's from Chattanooga, so I was like, oh, I've got some of that. But they say it's lemon and orange, so it's a little different. But I really like it. It's made by the Double Cola Company.
Who's the Double Cola Company?
Exactly.
Never heard of them.
I've got one at home left. Maybe I'll bring that for the next mixer when we need a soda. I'll save that one. Next time we have a Bland's. It's actually really good. It reminds me more like Coke and Pepsi. There's a lot of debate. I think RC Cola is better than both of them myself. Double Cola tastes less sweet, which you would like, and less chemically. You know, it's not like it doesn't leave like a nasty feeling in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like a
See, yeah, and I'm not a big soda guy.
I'm not either.
I like occasionally I will like a Coke and a Snickers because I think that is just an amazing combination.
I've never tried that. I haven't had a Snickers in like over a year either.
Like I love Snickers. Like I don't buy them because
That's always been Dad's favorite candy.
Snickers and Reese's,
especially cold Snickers and cold Reese's, phenomenal. Yeah, you freeze them, stick them in the freezer. Yeah, but I'm not a pop guy. The Ski was a 4-pack, the Double Cola was a 4-pack, and the LA was a 6-pack. I got them all Memorial Day, and literally I've used more here on the show than I drink at home. I had 2 Skis left I brought here. I have 1 Double Cola left because I was using that to try and mix different drinks.
Yeah.
And then I still have 2 L8s at home. And I brought like 2 or 3 here.
You brought 3 here. We used 2, and you gave me 1.
And I gave you 1. So I've had 1 Ski, or 2 Skis, 1 L8, and 3 Double Colas at home since Memorial Day.
Okay.
Before that, I don't remember the last time I had pop.
Yeah.
I think it was when we did Blanton's and Coke.
Probably. Which is funny. So we're going to... They did... they being Bourbon Hunters... They did a show with Jason from the Mash and Drum.
I meant to start that today and forgot. This.
You like that?
I think you would like this. I'm not lying.
I think I would like that.
Try a little sip.
I put a lot of Tahitian.
Hunch Punch? I think you would like that better than the other 2 at least. That's really refreshing. That's more like a wine cooler type thing.
That's better than that is better than the other 2, but I'm still it's just
that Hunch Punch still gets you?
Yeah, like I put extra Hunch Punch in there for you.
I really like this. I would give a 3.
So this is I did the Hunch Punch, probably about 2.5 ounces of Hunch Punch.
Okay.
It
doesn't taste as sweet though.
Half an ounce of the lemon drop, and then topped it completely off with Ski.
I like it.
And then a dash of Grenadine.
What are you going to call this?
Fuck, you name it. I don't give a shit. I mean, it's...
That's a really weird name, but I'll go with it.
It's close to... It's kind of a combination of the 2.
I'm going to call this the Sweet Tooth.
You call that the Sweet Tooth. Yeah, there's no... So I didn't add the cranberry in it from the last one.
We have no measurements, really. Okay, so no cranberry.
So no cranberry from the last one, but the lemon drop... Was lemon drop in the last one? No lime. Additional lemon drop.
Right.
There was more. I think there's like an ounce to the half ounce of lemon drop that we put in last time, and then just a skosh of Grenadine to
really good
to pink it up.
Yeah, I really like this one.
But yeah, that was really good. But no, they didn't say by name, but he said they were talking about Bland's. Jason is on the same page we are with Bland's. We like Bland's.
Yeah, I've seen some of his posts.
Let's be clear.
Listened to a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, we like Bland's.
Yeah, I love Bland's.
I don't.
If I could go get it every day on the shelf at $60.
Well, yeah,
I would. I love it.
I would too. I would too.
But I hate everything else about it.
His issue is the same issue that we have.
Right.
We don't like the fact that people are like, oh my God, you got to, stand in line, getting up, 3:30 in the morning, going to stand in line. Waiting for people, being number 13 of number 12 and getting pissed off that...
You know what it reminds me of? They put it on a pedestal, and it reminds me of the line of 40-Year-Old Virgin. Mom, mute this for like 12 seconds. You too, Beth. But where Seth Rogen's like, see, that's your problem. You put the pussy on a pedestal. It's like people take this Blanton's and make it something way bigger than
what it actually is.
Yeah.
Not even what it needs to be.
It's just a good whiskey that's fairly priced.
It's not even good.
I think it's good.
I think it's fair.
No, I would
just
say good.
A step below good. I think it's a fair whiskey in a very pretty bottle.
I would. Okay, I'm with you on that.
It's a fair whiskey
the packaging,
in a
the marketing,
very
and
pretty
the hype
bottle.
Is by far
as like Jason
which
said.
the Bourbon Hunter sent me a video about about Blanton's where
he did. Yeah,
he sent it to you too.
Yeah,
I was like, that's good, but he's talking about this Wagyu beef, which I'm thinking Wagyu when you buy it, it's all the same.
But it depends on how you cook it.
But it depends on how you cook it.
Well, and that's what he was saying about
comparison.
Yeah,
I said the Wagyu made me hungry. I said, but Blanton's and Coke is still really good.
Well, so
it was a good video. It was. I mean, the dude had a good point.
He had a point, and that guy's from Columbus.
Oh, is he? Okay.
I'm almost certain he was on that particular video, looking in the background where he had all the barrels on the walls.
Yeah,
those are all half barrels. They're cut in half, and I'm pretty sure that guy's in Columbus. But Jason had made the comment. He's like, it's good. He's like, I don't hate it. I like it. I don't like all the hype and all the other bullshit, which is all the same thing we've been talking about.
Right.
But dude made a comment. He's like, we've got buddies who troll the boards. He goes, and they will just post pictures of Blanton's and Coke.
That's not trolling. We drank that.
Well, we did it for that show.
And then we trolled with it.
But we trolled with it. And then fucking Tyler follows up with, that's how he fucking drinks it all the time. Fuck you, Tyler.
That's not true.
That's not how I drink any of my shit.
Here's my question. Why couldn't they say Buckhorn Podcast? Give us the shout out.
I know, right? Well, here's my question. Why is Tyler still on the show?
Why was Tyler ever on the show?
Why? Yeah. Like, he was cool.
Look, all Tyler does is show up at dude's house, drink his whiskey, and talking to a mic. Who wants somebody like that around?
Stupid ass questions.
Who
no one gives
wants
shit.
somebody like that around? I would never do that to you.
I know, right?
For over 3 years.
You would never show up at my house and just drink whiskey.
No.
I mean, to a mic, the last two shows you actually produced.
I'm coming
Not
around.
produced the shows, actually produced product.
I brought stuff with me for once. Stupid Tyler. Anyway.
And then dude was making fun of me on the fucking episode where Jimmy won the goddamn whiskey giveaway.
I didn't enter the whiskey giveaway. I didn't even listen to it.
He read it wrong. He read it like... He didn't read it like I would have... Like I read it and wrote it. He read it as a complete run-on fucking sentence. God damn you, dude.
Stupid. With your dumb bald head. I hope you get a sunburn.
Let me read this again. Let me read it how I read it. How I wrote it.
How you wrote it?
Yes.
Oh, so he read your comment.
He read my review. And he read it as a complete run-on sentence. There are periods in there.
Yeah.
So it's... Fuck, I don't have my glasses on.
It says, I love listening to Dude and Brett talk about bourbon and whiskey. They understand how to taste and review that sweet nectar of the gods.
Period.
Tyler is really great about being distracted and playing on his phone or completely checking out of a show.
Period.
Tyler is as
you did the same thing that dude did right there.
It says, hey, Tyler is useless as the UEUE in the word Q.
Yeah.
And was happy to find out that Tyler wasn't at the barrel.
Well, you can't see the rest.
It cut off
the barrel pick.
Yeah,
it's one of the blah blah blah. And then I said keep it up. So because I sent dude the whole review and Apple's cutting it off, but this one little thing. But he read it as one entire run-on sentence.
Well, that's just because dude can't read well.
I can't read.
Honestly, he's not.
Nor
a very
do
good
I
podcaster.
write well.
He's just a guy that has a microphone and a lot of whiskey. When you come to think about it.
Well, that's all I am. Except I have a microphone and a moderate amount of whiskey.
Here's the difference between you and Dude. Besides the fact that we are a much longer running podcast with much fewer fans, but apparently a lot of downloads, we've been told by a podcast network that won't be mentioned at this point in time.
I don't think we have as many as they said.
I've
seen my numbers.
I do. Anyway.
I've seen my numbers.
No, I'm not arguing with you.
I know.
The biggest difference between you and Dude is you have a way, way, way better co-host.
Well, yeah.
So
Diesel's amazing.
He's the best ever.
He just lays over there and doesn't say anything.
That's not.
You can't ask.
Off.
You can't ask any more out of a co-host.
The only difference between Diesel and I is I talk. That's it. I literally am a lump in an old chair.
No, Brett's great.
I haven't listened to a single show since Brett's been on. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that's fine
because I've been stuck on this new podcast. I've been on it for months now. But it's one of those ones that's been around like we have, so I'm listening to every episode, and that's all I've been listening to.
Yeah, Brett's great on the show. I think.
I like Brett when he was on the Flights of the Round Table. That one time we did it.
What's that?
Yeah, it was a great idea of a name I had and a great idea. You had the great idea. I had a great name, and it was a great time to go out for one show.
Oh, well, we did two.
2 shows.
We did 2 shows. We did one.
Oh yeah, we did the one at Dude's.
In Dude's backyard without Tyler. And then
that was the best episode.
And then we did the one at Balboa
where Tyler walked away
just
anyway.
up and walked away.
He's like, I'm done.
Middle of the show, and Brett filled in, and that's how Brett got on the show.
But dude, give us a shout out next time. If you're going to talk about us, talk about us. Yeah. Just say it.
Yeah, bro.
We ain't scared of you.
Anyway, I think Dude does a good job with the show.
I do like Dude.
I
really do.
I like Tyler too. I just like to give him
I like
shit.
them all, but that's the fun part of having buddies, right?
But I just don't think Tyler should be on the show.
I like Tyler, but I like him better when he's not talking.
I like him so much better when he's got a mouth ball in. Fucking ball gag. Well, that was the whole ball gag comment.
I figured that's what that was about. Yeah, no, I do. We love the Bourbon Hunters.
I do. I think they
not
do
as much as Mo.
Job.
I'll tell you what. I don't love them as much as Mo.
I think Mo is,
but I do love them a little bit more than I love Hitler, which is negative.
Stalin, like Hitler, Stalin, Bourbon Hunters.
Yeah, and then everybody else on planet Earth throughout history, and then Mo's at the top.
Yeah.
And then my mom and my wife,
and your mom and your wife.
Yeah,
Same
we love them as a show, right? Hi, Mom.
But
so anyway, you said you had a story about your daughter.
Yeah, so
which scares me.
Well, it scares me too. So my eldest is 13. She turned 13 in April. And I have decided we did a White Claw episode. We had White Claws.
We did.
I wasn't a big fan of the White Claws.
I tried that Truly you gave me. The black cherry.
So what do you think about that?
As somebody that loves sweet stuff and loves cherry, I love candy, cherry, everything. I have a bag of sanded cherry candy, Amish candy stuff in my basement right now. I was not a fan.
I was not a fan of the black cherry.
I was with you on that.
It was not. It was not.
I
good.
drank it all, but I don't care to have it again.
I drank the other 2. I don't want them.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. Actually,
it wasn't good.
But we did the White Claw episode.
And I wasn't a big fan of the White Claws.
I don't like any White Claws.
But I do like seltzer. Like I will honestly drink a seltzer. Like I will drink a bubbly.
I'm not
I will
a seltzer
drink
kind of guy,
but I don't drink soda though. Like I like the fizz. I just don't need all the other bullshit with it.
Plop plop fizz.
Yeah,
you just need Alka-Seltzer and water.
Yeah, I mean I've drank.
Let's do an Alka-Seltzer mixer.
We should do a dry ice and water.
Oh. Can you do that?
Yes.
Dry ice and water.
It's not good. I've done it. It's not. It's not. It's carbon dioxide water.
Why don't we do dry ice in bourbon?
That will probably ruin the bourbon, to be honest.
Well, if it's already a bad bourbon,
I'm not going to do it with Beam 8 Star. It's got to be like some high.
I like
proof.
how we both side corner eyed the Beam 8 Star laying in the corner of the room.
Yeah,
like it's there. It's like a serial killer lurking. We know you're there.
We know you're there.
We're just waiting for you to do something.
But anyway, so I bought those Trulies.
Yeah.
Okay, I bought the Trulies.
Truly's better than White Claw,
and it is way better than White Claw.
Yeah.
So Lexi, she said, yeah, I in this household, I will let my daughter try both of them. I will let them try my drinks, whatever they are. Beer, wine, whiskey.
Beam 8 Star.
Whatever they are.
You want to keep your kids from drinking? Give them that.
Well, no, I want them to have a good time as an adult eventually.
Eventually.
But we don't demonize alcohol. It's not like, if I catch you doing this, I'm going to beat your ass. You know, my mom was very, very strict about, like, if I catch you drinking, I'm going to make you drink till you throw up. If I catch you smoking, you're eating an entire carton of cigarettes. Not a pack, an entire carton of cigarettes. So, and I never drank until I moved out of the house. So I didn't start drinking until I was like 19 or 20. But, so I'm sitting there and I'm sipping on this Truly. I'm like, here, you want to try this? And she said, no. Because every time I've ever given her something, it's been like a glass of whiskey, or it's been like a heavy, heavy content beer.
Right.
And she's like, ugh, ugh, and she just makes all these faces.
I do that with some of your beers.
Well, yeah.
I don't like them either.
But so with this one, it was like I think it was like the mango lemonade was the flavor. And I had it, and she took a sip of it. She took a sip of it, and she's like, I'm like, you didn't even, like, she has this thing where it'll just touch her lips, and then she'll go, no. Like, you're not trying it. Like, I want you to try it. Like, you need to.
Look, you have not tried this until you're wasted floating in the pool on an inflatable alligator.
Yes. So, I'm like, I need you to try it. I need you to actually, it needs to pass your lips and actually hit your tongue. So she did it again. And she goes, well, that was really good.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, yeah, it was. I said, it is really good. I said, some of the stuff that we have, I said, is good. I said, so not everything, like, I want you to understand that, like, not all alcohol is bad. Like, yes, you have to develop a taste for whiskey. Yes, you have to develop a taste for some beers.
It's like black coffee.
Yeah, you have to develop a taste for black coffee.
Girls her age will go to Starbucks and get sugar in a cup and say you love it. But
right.
when you get down to the coffee base, like the actual, what it's supposed to be.
Well, what it's
they don't
not
like the
in
black
it.
coffee. Right. Not anymore. But yeah.
So
anyway.
So then we were out in the pool. And she like reaches over for my cup. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, that was really good. I'm like, you are 13. No.
You were 13, and if you lived in England, that would be normal. But you don't. So stop.
No. So then we're at the store the other day, and I'm out of Truly's, and she goes, "Hey, Dad.
Hey, good guy.
They got those lemonade Truly's right there. That lemonade pack you bought. You gonna get that?" I said, "I am not." And she goes,
"You done ruined that."
She goes, I'm like, "But I am going to pick up this pack of Vizzies." So I grabbed something different. And they're really good, too. But I haven't let her try them. I had the watermelon lemonade, and I was pleasantly surprised. Surprised. Because I have the supply, and I was surprised.
Oh,
I'm merging words. I was surprised by it. So
You're
I have
painting pictures with your words.
I have multitudes.
See, now I'm rubbing you off.
Yes,
you
are.
You rubbed me off on bourbon after 3 years. Now I'm rubbing you off with words.
Right. That's what we do.
Got to paint a picture.
That's what we do.
So, yeah. And next thing you know, Kentucky Tavern's missing. You know why she got that one? Because she's going, Dad ain't going to miss this one.
But that's supposed to be a white elephant gift at some point for somebody.
Yeah, look under her pillow.
Actually,
I bet it's in her room.
It's probably still down there. I just missed it.
Just didn't care to look real hard.
Yeah. I was just looking for the first thing I could grab.
The Kentucky Tavern's bad. I think the B-Main Star is an abomination to the words bourbon or whiskey or
it
beverage.
Is absolutely
the fact that you hated
the
Hunch Punch so bad. I wish I recorded your reaction when you took that B-Main Star.
That was
you took a straight good shot of it. You
it wasn't.
You didn't just take a little sip. You pop.
I wanted to make sure that I got equal value of each one.
You got equal
in my
value.
throat hole, and I accomplished that.
You got it.
But this Middle West Spirit straight wheat whiskey is amazing because that's what I am cleansing my body with.
Did we make a cocktail with that? I don't remember.
No, we drank it straight.
Did we? With the Del Taco?
With the Del Tacos.
I thought we did a cocktail too.
No. Straight wheat whiskey. Wheat.
Straight wheat whiskey.
Man. Straight wheat whiskey with the Del Taco. And that was like 3 episodes ago. So
seems like so long ago.
I know. Last week's episode seems like it was forever ago.
It really does, actually.
It does.
But I was, again, driving out here, I was thinking about the L8 cocktails because that Grandy was so good.
The Grandy was fantastic.
And
I liked
Burley
it.
Temple.
And the Burley Temple was really good. Just the Ale8 and whiskey, I could go with or without. It's a great combo, but I could go with or without that. But that Grandy,
that was fantastic.
Like, it's taken everything I have right now to not open that bottle so that I can make one to have, because I'm waiting on my buddy Sean to get back from vacation.
It's a good one. He's going to like it. One last thing, when you were flipping over the computer screen there, did I see something about some donuts?
Maple bourbon, bacon, chocolate donuts.
Maple, love it. Bourbon, love it. Bacon, love it. Chocolate, I like it. Donuts, love it.
This is a homemade recipe too. Tells you how to make them.
Oh, there's a whole candied bacon.
Now, if I'm not
when
mistaken,
I went to Bob Evans and found out you can just get, they brought out like a chalice of candied bacon as a quote unquote appetizer.
Yeah.
I was like, give me 12 of those. I'm good. 12 of those.
That'll be $400. Thank you.
Don't care. So good.
So there's this. It all stemmed from this.
Brown butter Buffalo Trace Blondie is a perfect. So that's a brownie with some a la mode on top of it.
It's not a brownie. It's a blondie.
A blondie, sorry.
Which is not a brownie. But it's the full ingredients on how to make everything. They're a little light on the Buffalo Trace at only 8 teaspoons.
Tablespoons.
That's a teaspoon.
That's a tablespoon. TBS.
Oh, TBS. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. That's yeah.
So it's a little bit bigger.
Usually they do those in uppercase.
I'll take your word on that because I don't do cooking a lot.
So, and that's all I was looking at, upper versus lower. But that's still not a lot. I need like a bottle in there.
So it won't even bake.
Not even.
You put it in the oven for like 18 hours. You pull it out and still just sludge.
I'm going to put it on the smoker.
Ooh.
I am.
Are you making this?
I'm super considering making. Because I have everything to make it. Although
save me a bite.
The problem is I have to open that gigantic unicorn bottle of Buffalo Trace.
No, we'll wait till we find you just regular Buffalo Trace. Don't do that.
That's where I'm kind of like I got that absurdly.
I used to have one of those and I opened it like 2 years ago.
And
I wish I never did. It's gone now.
Yeah.
I mean, I had it for two over the course of 2 years, I think.
Yeah, because last week we used all the Buffalo Trace with the AO8.
Yeah, so
the last of my Buffalo Trace.
don't open the unicorn bottle. It ain't worth that.
I want to.
We'll get another bottle of Buffalo Trace and make that.
You know what? Oh, you know what? You're really good with this.
No. Yes. What?
Do it with like Middle West spirits.
Oh, that would work. Yeah. Yeah.
Do it with the Bourbon Hunter pick. Although I don't want to open my other. I have one bottle unopened.
I don't not open bottles. I don't know how you do it.
Well, I had 2 bottles.
Me too.
There were certain bottles I don't want to open.
I don't buy and save and buy and save. I buy and drink, and then when it's gone, I find something else.
Oh, see, I buy and drink and I buy and save.
There was one point I was up to 13 bottles and blew my mind, so I quit buying until those are gone.
Oh, shit. I was up to like...
I know you were up to
60.
You were talking about getting bigger cabinets.
Yeah, at one point I was talking about getting a bigger cabinet.
You got stuff not only in your liquor cabinet, but in like kitchen cabinets at one point.
I'm down now. Like I haven't bought anything. So I went probably a good 6 months.
Say, I know there's a while you didn't buy nothing.
There was a 6 month period I didn't buy anything.
And then when you did buy
this,
but you started drinking it,
and I started drinking it,
just shelf it.
Yeah, but the Angel's Envy rye
gone.
No, I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, still there?
It's still sitting there.
That's a good one.
I have the
dude. So the Jefferson's rye, I think you'll like. I know you're not a Jefferson's guy.
No, I like Jefferson's.
Oh, okay.
I don't. The Ocean is. I don't think the Ocean is all the hype that people make it.
I agree. Nowadays, the last Ocean we had was 17 or 19 or
something like that. Like I've had 13. We had another one. I don't think it's all the hype.
Voyage 3 literally
I need to find you.
my life.
I need to find you,
dude.
Voyage 3.
If you do. If you find that for me, I will kiss you right on the tip.
I don't want to because I don't want you to be disappointed and go,
I don't think I will, though.
This isn't what I remember.
Well, my palate's changed over the last 3 years. That's true.
It has.
Because I had that before we started this show.
Because I'll be honest with you, Lead Slinger whiskey, like that was one of the, that's been, I don't know how long ago that was. Because I tried whiskey on and off, but that was the one that turned me.
Yeah, that kind of
like that's the one that really got me when they first released Lead Slinger whiskey. It was only available in like Arkansas or Texas, and I got a bottle, and that is what
got you hooked,
got me going on whiskey. And I have it now, and I'm just like, it's all right. Like it's
run of the mill average.
It's average. It's $34 for a bottle.
I will say this: if you found me a bottle of Voyage 3. And you surprise me with that here on this show or wherever, but I'm assuming you do it on the show.
Now you're going to do it right in the middle of the street downtown. I'm going to get down on one knee like I'm proposing to you, and I'm going to hold it up in a gigantic box and flip it open. And you're going to be like, oh, my God.
I'll do the whole heel pop thing and wrap my arms around your neck. But it would be hard for me to open it because I'd be afraid of that.
You wouldn't have to worry about opening. I'd open it for you.
I would open it. I have no doubt about that. But
I would open it and pour it in a glass for you and not give you the option.
No, I would still try it. But I would do all of that and go through the motions knowing this might not be what I used to think it was.
Yeah.
Because my palate
and I don't want to ruin it for you, but I don't
think it would ruin it. I think it would show if it was as good as I remember it, then we say, okay, they've definitely changed over the voyages.
Yeah.
It's gotten watered down, not literally watered down, but the process is not the same or something. And Voyage 3 still holds up, and it'd be a unicorn bottle for me to just hold on to, which would be really, really hard, especially if it was already open, to not drink.
Yeah.
Because that was mine that not only changed, it didn't enter me into bourbon or whiskey. It had bourbon or whiskey long before that. But that was the one that made me go, oh, you can have something high class and just sip on it and enjoy it. Like, it was a change of pace for me.
Yeah. You don't have to chug every...
I'd quit partying years before that. And when I sipped that, it was, hey, I'm sitting down with a buddy and we're having good adult conversation.
Yeah.
And just enjoying.
And that's what we should do here. We should start having good adult conversation while we're sipping on whiskey.
Why would we do that?
I don't know. Change of pace. Palate change.
Balls. Boobies. Pee-pee. Doo-doo. Jinkum. We've now mentioned Jinkum in every episode since we did the Jinkum episode. You did it on one, though. It's your fault. All right. So with that, I'm Martelle. He's Randy.
Pussy.
Oh, that's so gross.
So I don't know that I've ever mentioned it.
Uh-oh.
I know you're trying to shut down the show.
No, I don't care. I was just, we can go for another hour. I don't care.
The word cunt really just...
I like how you cleared your throat for that.
I wanted to make sure it was nice and clear for everybody to hear.
Nice and crisp.
When I hear that word, I'm not offended by it.
I don't care either way.
But this is what I hear when someone says that.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I'm Martelle and he's Randy, and we are here for adult, mature conversation over good bourbon. What's up, Randy?
Cunt. No, it's not cunt. I'm sorry, it's twat.
Oh, they're both gross.
Neither one of those bother me.
They don't bother me at all. But they don't bring
it's not cunt, it's twat. It's when I hear the word twat, and I hear it two different ways. I hear twat and twat. So in England it's twat.
Twat.
And in the United States it's twat. You fucking twat.
What is it in Ireland? Oi!
Oi, twat.
That was the best Irish accent I've ever heard.
What
about Scotland?
Twat.
What about Australia?
Twat.
That's all the same. It's universal.
Hey, you fucking twat. Because I think I think in Australia everything begins with and ends with fuck, so.
But Australia, it's upside down, so it'd be tot.
Tawat. I'm Martelle. He's Randy. We're out.
Peace.
I don't know.
Into Google Instagram.
The show is fucking over.
It went off the rails. If you're still we're at an hour and 13 minutes. If you're still listening, you got an extra 13 inches of podcast.
Yeah, you did. Do you want to shut it down?
No, keep going.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, dude, I can go all night. Not
really?
Like with Beth, but unfortunately for her. Yeah, here, make me another. We're good. Oh no. What are you duck going right now?
The 7 dirty words.
I've never heard of this.
You've never heard of the 7 dirty words?
No, but I need this.
Oh my god, it's shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
According to George Carlin.
Have you not seen the George Carlin bit about that?
No, but don't show it now because they won't be able to hear it.
I know they're not going to be able to hear it, but it is so good.
Well, then send it to me and I will watch it. It's 10 minutes long. Let's not say we're going to keep going on the show. He's in my headphones now.
Oh, I love Carlin.
No, I do too. But I don't want to
This is bonus content at the end of the show, like after the credits roll.
I mean, I'm sure it's good. I'm not just holding this up for looks. I want you to make me something else.
Okay.
Send that link to me. I will watch it. I love George Carlin. Rest in peace. Rip in peace.
Yeah?
I just got a text from my wife. She said, you need to watch your mouth. Those are dirty words.
Well, apparently we're live.
No, she really said, what size hat do you wear?
Oh, okay. Let's see. So I'm going to do a little something different here. You're not getting any Hunch Punch in this one.
I don't care what I get as long as it's not B-Mate Star, which is on the ground.
Well, you won't get any B-Mate Star either. So you tell me what you think about this, and
no Hunch Punch. I've been on.
You're not getting.
I've been on the low grade stuff, the low octane stuff. That's why it hasn't affected me yet. But I don't know what you're mixing here.
It's fine. You're not supposed to.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see because you got that standing up desk because you're fit.
Which I felt like I blew my knee out the other day again.
Did you really?
I felt like it. I did not. All right. So I have no idea. I just threw some shit together, and God help you.
That's not promising. The Hunch, okay, it still looks very Hunch punchy, so that must be Grenadine laden.
You tell me.
All right.
There's a lot there.
It's very full. I'm about to spill it.
It is very, very full. Where are you at on that?
When I put it to my lips, I saw the Moonshine cherry and it scared me.
Okay.
But this is very, very mild tasting.
Really?
It really is.
Okay.
No, it's like this here. If somebody put this in front of me in a lineup of say like 10 drinks, half are alcoholic and half weren't, I would guess this was not at all.
Okay.
It tastes very, very, very mild, not strong. You definitely don't have the Hunch punch because it's not in there. But that, especially if I had more ice, like fresh ice, you can drink that all day, every day. I really like it.
So I like that.
Yeah, this is really good.
I like that. So that is basically 2 ounces of cherry juice, Moonshine cherry juice.
Okay.
Topped with the ski and a little bit of lemonade.
It's really good.
That's all it is.
What proof is the cherry juice? I've never really drank the juice of the Moonshine cherries.
It is.
It's not real high octane, I don't think.
Probably not, but I don't know exactly where. Oh, there it is. It's 50%. It's 100 proof.
So it's 100 proof Moonshine. Well, they fill the jar of cherries and then top it with Moonshine and let it sit.
Yeah, it's 50%. It says
tastes this. I would not guess
it says 50%
alcohol in this at all.
Now that I would do. That
this is really good.
That I can do.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Because I did, like I said, I did like 2 ounces, 2.5 ounces of this, topped it completely off with the ski, and then did about probably half an ounce of the lemonade.
The lemon drop?
The lemon drop.
It's really good. I want to call this one Poppin' Martelle's Cherry, and I'm going to give this a solid 3.5.
Nice. I like it.
I would say people should go out and buy this stuff to try this one.
This one, I will absolutely give, because I tasted some of yours.
Yeah.
I will give that a 2.5 at least.
Yeah.
Now, I'm still not a huge Smoky Mountain guy. But that's not bad.
That's really good.
That's really good.
So get you some ski or other citrus-flavored soda.
Yeah.
Some Moonshine cherries. Pour 2 ounces, give or take, of the juice in. Top it with ski and, like, what do you say, about an ounce of the lemon drop?
I think it was more like a half an ounce. I filled it all the way to the top with ski and then just put enough in.
Because when you brought it to me, it was at the brim.
Yeah, like just enough to...
I like this a lot. So make yourself a Poppin' Martelle's Cherry.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, dude. Good job.
That was good. That was good. I like that one.
What are you watching on your phone now? Are you watching the Carlin's 30 Words?
No, I'm listening to it. I'm trying to... There's some words that you can't say or we've decided you can't say on TV and radio.
Sometimes it's okay, but not all the time. And they're the only words that seem to have that restriction. I mean, there are a lot of words you can say whenever you want.
I hope they can hear this.
Pneumonia. Nobody gives you a lot of... All right, you can't yell in the hospital a great deal, but what the hell? There are words
Carlin.
that you can say, no problem. Topography. No one has ever gone to jail.
I never met him, but I miss seeing him on
But there are some words that you can go to jail for. There are some words that we just have decided we will not say all the time. Sometimes, okay.
Sometimes.
If you're running through the jungle chasing somebody that we're at war with, you can holler them. If you're shooting a criminal, it's okay. It's the all-American thing. Dirty fucking crook.
Yeah.
But if you're with the bishop's wife at lunch, it's better not to ask for the goddamn lettuce.
So anyway, I will put the link for Carlin's 7 Dirty Words in the show notes as well. It's
why not?
So good.
Yeah, put the recipes in this down in the show notes.
Yeah, send me the recipes. I'll put those in the show notes. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you.
Because today is my birthday.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Buckhorn Podcast, because it's also 3 years this month for us.
It is.
Happy birthday to Boobs.
There's no need to send me a message or reply on Facebook or Instagram or any of that. I will do all that myself. I will send myself birthday notes from you, all of our fantastic listeners, all 34 of you.
All both of you.
For the most part. I mean, it's really just Dude and Jason listening. Mr.
In my
Genetti.
family.
Which, before I shut this down, Jason tagged me in one of his Instagram stories for race gas for an Audi that I want to. I have to take tissues with me because I'll probably nut on the driver's seat.
I'm glad you said seat.
Yeah, $9.99. I think it was $9.99 a gallon for race gas.
Nice. Under $10 still.
Under
Not bad.
$10. I thought it was pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Half tank of gas was $145.
Can't wait to put that into my 1978 Lincoln.
Yeah, I want to drive this car.
Probably shoot flames out the carburetor.
I want to drive this car. It is
Was
very.
it an R8?
It is. I will show you a picture of it. It is basically the style of an R8, but it is one of their newer. I don't have my glasses on today. I can't see shit when I'm typing.
Yeah, you're squinting a lot.
I am.
Plus, you look high.
Well, I was kind of
In your pool.
in my pool today, deep into the pool, underwater with my eyes open. So here's the. So.
$145. Yep, $9.999.
Yep, for 100
100
octane.
grade.
But it was.
We could just give him some whiskey that's 100 grade. High octane.
Let's go hit this. And because he's up in Utah for a race today. Oh, shit. Wrong way. So his wife, the thing. Ah, damn. So it's off his stories now.
Oh.
That's a shame. Because it is such a beautiful Audi.
I mean, they make some really nice looking cars anyway. But
They do. They absolutely
you're talking,
do.
they're like hyper, super duper cars.
And I don't even know what to look for to find it. But it was.
Oh, look at those glutes on that, Jason.
Look at them. Gams.
He must work out.
Those aren't glutes, by the way. That's his glute. That's his calves. Can't see his glutes. It's a black and white photo.
I can see his glutes.
No.
In my mind.
Oh, my
It's an
God.
imagination.
Oh, my God. There's
I
this
like the
race
clothes
team.
on.
There's this race team. There's this car. God, it's such a beautiful car. Such a
So
beautiful.
is he driving?
No. He is not driving.
Okay.
He is a mechanic.
That's what I thought. But
He's a
you said his
mechanic.
race team in his car, and I was like,
Well, this is the car that he
Okay.
works on. I think it's
awesome.
It's one. I think it's 191 or 91.
What kind of car is that?
It's a Lamborghini.
Well, but what kind of Lamborghini? I saw the emblem.
It's a I think it's a Huron.
That's sweet.
It is so fucking magnificent. There he is right there with his tire. He's a tire changer and a gasser.
That's
There he
so
goes.
cool.
It's so cool. I told him I wanted to drive the Audi. He's like, we'll see what we can do. I'm like, they're not going to let me drive a multi-million-dollar car.
I won't even fit in the Audi.
He's like, well, maybe you can sit in it. I'm like, I'll bring tissues. It's cool. It's cool.
I'll take it.
I will take it. I can't guarantee that I won't start it up and take off.
Good luck catching me. What are you going to do, run that one down?
Yeah, run me down.
200 plus top speed?
Anyway.
Good luck.
Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Insta, Google, Tweetstagram for real this time.
For real this time. If you're into super duper sweet, the Hunch Punch is right up your alley. If you want to try these recipes out, I will put them in the show note, and you can, by all means, knock yourself out. But I'm not going to recommend it if you're not into sickly sweet. If I remember to do it, I will put in the one that I just made Randy as well, which is basically just the cherry juice, some lemon drop or lemonade, and some ski.
So, mother.
Yeah. I'm Martelle. He's Randy. We're out.
Peace. It's still recording.
Yes, I know.
It's still recording, Martell.
Yes, it is.
Our headphones were off.
Oh, yes.
You missed the big square.
Diesel heard the
got
outro
up.
and got
He
up.
heard the outro. He's like, it's time. Let's go. But we're still recording. Diesel, exit stage left. And we are still recording.
Poor guy.
We're a mess, man. But here's the thing. And I don't care if you cut this out or not. It isn't great to be us.
It is.
And not have to stick to one topic. Not stick to one drink. Like, I'd hate to name myself, like, the Bourbon Hunters.
No.
Or the Ball Car Show. I'm I'm busting balls. But, like, I like that we can just do what we want, and when you accidentally don't hit the stop button, we can just do this.
Yeah. Just sit and talk.
Sun's coming back out, like, hey, that's God's way of saying, hey, keep going, guys.
That fucking AC's on over there.
The AC's kicking. It got overcast as we recorded, and right as we end, you accidentally miss that, and the sun comes out and shines through the window.
Yeah, and
that's God's way of saying, you know what, guys? Keep chugging along.
Just put this right at the end.
Yeah. Add this as a little extra bonus content.
Add it, because we love our listeners.
We do.
We just got to put it right at the end of the show.
I love how you're rubbing your nipple while you're saying that. We love our listeners.
We love our listeners. I need to get Jason back on the show again, too.
And Mo. They should both move to Lancaster, Ohio. The region.
No.
Why? You don't want them here?
No, I think we should all move to an island where we don't have to deal with people's bullshit.
Okay.
Now, granted, you're going to have to drop a couple pounds because it's going to be hot as fuck. Well, I'm not talking an Arctic island.
What'll happen? An island off the north coast of Alaska.
Yeah, I'm not talking an island there. I'm talking an island like close to the equator.
Well, then the pounds will have to come off or I'll die either way. When I get there, I will sweat so much they will come off.
I'm thinking like some like lone survivor type of thing.
If I drop
a
couple hundo, will you pay for me to move to an island?
If I could afford it, yes. I think we just buy Epstein's Island.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not been used anymore.
No, I mean,
definitely no bad juju there either.
No, they bulldozed the house.
Well, so we live in Ohio where everything's built on Indian burial grounds anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my pool is in an Indian burial ground.
You found some skeletons.
Potentially.
Found some artifacts.
But, no, they bulldozed the house, so we're all good. We can just rebuild a new house there.
I just need a bungalow.
So... We can just build smaller houses around the island.
Like bungalows. No matter what there are, I'm going to call them a bungalow.
Yeah, like sheds.
I'm going to call them a bungholio.
She sheds.
She sheds and bungholios.
She sheds by the seashore.
We're going to call it Bungholio Island.
I'm in. Bungholio.
Coming to TBS this fall, Bungholio Island. The new Survivor Series on Fox, CNN, TBS.
I think it's Discovery,
History Channel, Weather.
Weren't you on?
I was on the Weather Channel. That was one.
Your show was on the Weather Channel?
Weather Channel, yeah.
Fat Man in the Woods?
Fat Guys in the Woods. Yep.
I think Fat Man in the Woods was a Volkswagen show in Cincinnati.
Fat Man in the Woods was just me when I went camping by myself.
That's sad.
I mean, depends on who you ask. If you ask everybody else, yes. If you ask me, absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm all for it, man. Bungholio Island, I'm in.
You need TP for Bungholio.
I was going to say we'll need lots of TP for Bungholio Island.
Yeah. God, I hope we don't produce any corn.
You said that. Whereas I took a giant last swig of moonshine. I got the moonshine cherry.
I almost killed Randy again. Shit.
Oh, man. That is straight moonshine once you bite into the core of that cherry.
I like that.
When you get deep in the cherry pit.
Yeah, you did.
Whew.
On Bungholio Island.
This fall on Fox Weather Channel in Bungholio Island. Come get deep in the cherry.
Ooh.
Moving to the island, gonna eat a lot of cherries.
Oh, you know what we should do, though? Beets.
Bears.
No, beets. Eat a lot of, beets.
Why?
Just eat some beets and then go take a shit on Bungholio Island.
Sounds tragic.
It is.
I don't like beets.
I don't either.
I don't know of anybody that does.
It's almost like you.
I think my grandma did.
You might have a
stuff.
It's a tiny chance that you shit red, and you think you're bleeding from your anus.
I do that anyway.
You might have
cancer.
cancer.
I've never had a beet. Oh, that's not good. That is not good.
You might think you have cancer.
I should consult a physician.
You might think you have cancer.
All right, I'll lose weight. We'll move to Bungholio Island, and we will all crap red.
We'll get on a race team.
Oh, what kind of race
I got to think this out more because we're gonna have to figure out. We need a pilot. We need a boat.
Yeah, we can just do a boat. Sean knows how to sail. We'll just have him sail us to our island.
We can bring Sean.
No, he just has to get us through the island, and he can leave if he wants.
No, because
he'd be really resourceful to have, though.
he would be. We need to be able to get back and forth.
He knows a lot
though.
about farming.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and I worked on the farm.
I mean, I can shoot stuff.
No, yeah, but also, even if you don't know, you can be taught.
Yeah,
you can do labor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make it. We'll hunt feral hogs, and we'll grow stuff.
Well, we got to assume there's hogs on this island.
We're going to buy it. If not, we're going to bring hogs.
I mean, we're going to that could end badly for
maybe
us.
We'll get mini pigs, so if they do populate too much, we can just kick them out of the way.
There's no such thing as a mini pig.
Like chihuahuas.
There's no such thing.
We'll breed them.
Teacup pigs become 500-pound hogs.
Nah, we'll kill them before they get that big.
Vietnamese potbelly pigs become 500-pound hogs.
We'll keep them in a cage.
I don't
look. If Joe Exotic can have tigers and still live, we can have hogs. But he's alive.
Well, he never got he never got eaten by a tiger.
Right.
He got attacked a couple times.
I mean, that one person lost their arm or whatever.
Whatever.
I'm willing to sacrifice somebody else's limb for my hog island, Bungholio Island.
I'm thinking monkeys.
This fall on Bungholio Island, the hogs have taken over.
Oh God!
Season 2. The Bungholio is back.
Martelle operates a full automatic.
Bungholio. Second season of our show will be Bungholio Island, number deuce. Taking a deuce.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Hey guys, got the corn.
There's corn. I don't remember eating corn. Oh, man. I was watching the Reds and Padres the other night, and the Padres' uniforms are brown and yellow.
Yeah,
so
UPS.
a lot of fans were wearing, like, all brown jerseys, not the home jerseys, but the away ones that are brown.
What can brown do
and
for
wearing
you?
Yellow hats, and the whole stadium looked like a toilet bowl full of crap with little bits of corn in it.
That's what I see every time I watch the Browns play.
Tragic. Yeah, but their corn's orange. Must be that Lake Erie water.
Depends on what TV you're watching. When the color correction isn't right.
Very true. Oh, man.
All right.
Hit stop for real this time.
For real this time.
For real.